Welcome to Invest Ed. Welcome guys sa channel natin. So ngayon, ang reviewin natin at i-analyze nating stocks is ang company na PLC. Pag-analyze natin ng stocks na malalaman natin dito kung ano yung kanilang financial position, kung ano, malalaman natin kung financial healthy ba yung company. Okay, malalaman din natin yung intrinsic value ng company. Kasi napakalaga sa isang investors na alam natin kung ano yung tunay na presyo ng isang stocks bago tayo bumili. And then, sa pag-analyze din ng stocks, no, malalaman natin dito kung worth it ba yung sa pera natin. Okay? Kasi bago tayo dapat mag-invest, dapat inaalam muna natin. Kasi pag-analyze ng stocks, syempre magkakaroon tayo ng confidence, no? Magkakaroon tayo ng confidence sa stocks na papasukin natin. And alam natin na worth it, no? Worth it yung stocks na ina-analyze natin sa pera natin. Okay guys, analyze ng stocks, no, malalaman natin dito kung ano yung history ng company na pinag-analyze natin, yung PLC, about kay PLC, technical analysis of PLC, and financial report of PLC, no, and news about PLC. Okay? Kasi napaka-importante na alam natin yung fundamentals ng isang stocks bago tayo mag-invest. Kasi doon natin pagbabasihan kung talagang sobrang worth it ba or worth it ba yung stocks ng pinaghirapan nating pera, no? And syempre, doon malalaman natin, sa video na to, malalaman natin yung intrinsic value ng isang stocks. Okay? And syempre, it is a good or bad company ba yung stocks na nire-review natin. Kung ready na kayo, see you on the other side.
Welcome guys sa channel natin. So dito, binabahagi ko yung 7 years of experience ko sa pag-trade ng stocks and Forex and also sa pag-invest ko sa stock market. Ang kagandahan pa dito, it's completely free. Ang gagawin nyo lang, i-subscribe at pindutin ang bell button para ma-notify kayo sa mga bagong uploads na lalabas. Okay guys, kapag napindot nyo na, ano ba ang matututunan nyo dito sa channel natin? So dito, nagba-backtest tayo ng strategy, no? Kung ano yung mga gusto kayong i-backtest na strategy, comment nyo lang and gagawin natin ng backtest dyan. At binabahagi ko rin kung paano ako nag-i-invest sa stock market using intrinsic value. And then meron tayong market recap, okay? So kung may mga gusto kayong ipa-request na stocks, ipa-analyze, so i-comment nyo lang dyan and then igagawa natin ng paraan para ma-analyze natin yung stocks na yan. Okay guys? At meron din tayong weekly analysis sa ating channel. Okay, sa Trading 101 naman, dito naman, binabahagi ko dito kung paano tayo magsisimula sa pag-trade at ano yung mga kalagahan ng support and resistance. Okay, so dito ko siya binabahagi. So, yung the last, yung learn to trade Forex. So, dito binabahagi ko kung paano ako nag-trade sa Forex. Okay? So, yung mindset ko sa Forex at saka stocks is pareho lang sa pag-trade. Okay guys, kung interesado ka sa mga nabanggit ko, please subscribe and see you in the other side.
First, the history of PLC, no? The Premium Leisure Corporation or PLC, formerly Sinopil Corporation or Sino, was originally incorporated on November 26, 1993 as Sinopil Exploration Co. with oil and gas explorations and development at its primary purpose. On June 3, 1997, the Securities and Exchange Commission approved the Sino for change in primary purpose from oil and gas explorations and development to investment holding and real estate development. On September 5, 2014, the Securities and Exchange Commission approved the change in PLC primary purpose to that agreement and or investment in gaming-related businesses. PLC fully owned 100% equity investment in Premium Leisure and Amusement Incorporated, a grantee by a Philippine Amusement and Gaming Corporation or PAGCOR of Certificate of Affiliations and provisional license to operate integrated resorts, including casino in the vicinity of PAGCOR Entertainment. The license runs concurrent with the PAGCOR Congressional Franchise, which expires in 2033 and renewable for another 25 years by the Philippine Congress. As of December 31, 2019, the company also owned 50% controlling interest in Pacific Online System Corporation, which lists online betting equipment to the Philippine Charity Sweepstakes Office for their lottery operation in Visayas and Mindanao regions. And an additional information about PLC, Premium Leisure and Amusement Incorporated is wholly owned the subsidiary of PLC. PLI is a co-license in City of Dreams, Manila, the integrated resort and casino project within the Pagcor Entertainment City, and has a share in the revenue of this project. The City of Dreams, Manila is built in the partnership with MCE or the Melco Resort and Entertainment, a wholly owned indirect subsidiary of Melco Resort Entertainment Corporation. City of Dreams Manila's officially opened on February 2, 2015. Okay? So, over the next 2 decades, the corporations invested in gaming-related businesses as well as a property development. Okay guys, so alam na natin no, na si PLC ay nasa gaming sectors. Okay? Focus nito ay gaming. No? Okay? So, yun, alam na natin yung informations about PLC. Dumako na tayo sa technical analysis of PLC. So, guys, welcome sa technical analysis ni PLC. Okay? So, ngayon nakikita natin si PLC dito sa area na to, no? Sa 0.29. So, nasa support area siya. So, medyo nasa critical point siya, no? Kasi, hindi niya to ma-break to. Yung ating trend line na ginawa dito, yung first trend line na ginawa natin, hindi niya ma-break, no? So, yun ang titignan natin sa kanya kasi nasa, pa lang siya, no? Consolidation area pa lang ngayon. Okay? So, sa mga susunod na araw, medyo critical siya, no? Kung ano yung unang i-hit niya. Or ito ba, no? Itong area na to, or ito. So, ano scenario ang gusto natin makita dito, no? So, gusto natin makita, syempre, ganito. So, gusto natin na ma-break na itong area na to, okay? And mag-bounce dito. And, dumiretso dito sa second, ano natin, no? Sa second resistance natin na ginawa dito. Which is valid siya kasi tignan natin, kung titignan natin itong trend line na ginawa natin, itong trend line dito is nire-respeto niya itong area na yan, no? Okay, kaya natin siya nilagyan din dito. And ito, no? So far, nakikita, okay? So far, nakikita natin na hindi pa niya na-break level na to. So, yung aantayin natin, no? And ano naman yung ayaw natin makita sa kanya? Okay? Ang ayaw natin makita is i-break niya itong level na to. Kapag break niya itong level na to, kung natin yung monthly chart, ito ang susunod na support pa, no? Nasa 0.124 yung susunod na support. And now, kasi ngayon na siya, ano siya, no? Support sa last line of support, which is ito. So, yan yung medyo critical. Kaya ako sinasabi sa inyo na medyo critical area siya ngayon, no? Okay? So, titignan natin kung ano yung unang mahihit dyan. Yung unang mahihit dito, no? Either itong first resistance natin, i-break niya ba? Or i-break niya itong last line of support natin. Kapag na-break yan, dito siya susunod, no? So, ito yung ating strong support na nandito. So far, yun lang muna guys ang ating technical analysis about PLC. And back to the topic tayo guys. Okay, so tapos natin i-tackle yung technical analysis of PLC. Okay guys, proceed to another discussion about PLC. Now, pumunta tayo sa free cash flow of PLC for the last 5 years. Nakikita natin dito na yung free cash flow ni PLC, no? So, bago natin discuss about free cash flow, kung ano ang free cash flow, so, tignan muna natin, ano ba ang kahalagahan ng free cash flow sa mga investors na katulad natin, no? Okay, napakahalaga ng free cash flow sa mga investors kasi dito nila kinukuha yung pagbibigay nila ng dividendo, pag-buy back of stocks nila, pag-i-improve na kanilang businesses. So, as an investor, una natin titignan is yung free cash flow. Kung ano ba nangyayari for the last 5 years, 10 years ng company, no? Yung free cash flow nila, kung ano nangyayari, steady ba na nag-grow o puro negative yung kanilang free cash flow? So, yung titignan natin, no? Okay, so ano bang kalagahan itong free cash flow para sa atin? Siyempre, gusto natin, as an investor, nakikita natin yung free cash flow, continuous improving yung kanilang free cash flow, okay? And hindi sila puro negative, no? Yun ang gusto natin makita. In short, ang free cash flow is a measures of company profitability. So nakikita natin dito over the years yung free cash flow ni PLC, no? From 2015, meron silang free cash flow na 751 million. 2016, 1.5 billion. 2017, 3.08 billion. 2018, 3.02 billion. And 2019, meron silang free cash flow na 3.01 billion. Nakikita natin dito yung free cash flow ni PLC, yung kagandahan sa kanya, hindi siya nagkakaroon ng negative free cash flow, no? Okay? And then, kasi ngayon natin makita sa company na ina-analyze natin, sobrang dami ng free cash flow na negative, no? Ayaw natin makita yon, okay? Kasi, paano sila mag-buyback of stocks or magbibigyan ng dividendo kung puro negative yung kanilang free cash flow? Saan sila kayo makuha ng pangbibigyan ng dividendo? Siyempre, kukuha sila, magre-raise sila ng capital para lang mabigyan ng dividendo yung mga shareholders nila, which is para sa atin, as an investor, negative sa atin yon. So, ang susunod, ito naman yung free cash flow ni PLC in a quarterly basis, no? Kasi nakita natin doon in 2019, hindi pa doon sakop yung hindi pa sakop doon yung pandemic. So, ngayon titignan natin dito kung ano ba yung nangyari sa kanya pagdating nagkaroon na ng pandemic. So, nakita natin dito yung free cash flow ni PLC, no? In latest quarter, in second quarter of 2020 ni PLC, is meron siya negative 18.2 million free cash flow. And compare natin siya sa previous quarter niya, no? Previous quarter niya in 2019, meron siyang 1.4 billion positive free cash flow. Okay, sobrang laki ng difference niya, no? And compare natin yung kanyang latest free cash flow sa first quarter of 2020 free cash flow na mayroong lamang negative 8.74 negative free cash flow. Okay? So, alamin natin, no, kung bakit negative yung free cash flow ni PLC ngayon, no? Kasi kung i-show ko lang yung data na to, kulang to para sabihin ko na ganito, buwagsak kasi ganito yan, okay? Mas maganda na sa kanila mismo nanggagaling yung data at alam natin kung bakit bumabagsak yung kanilang free cash flow and yung net income or something, na. So, ito yung report na nakuha natin sa PLC mismo, no? So, premium, okay? So, ito yung first half comparison from current first half to the previous first half of 2019, no? So, nakikita natin dito yung kanilang total revenue, no? Yung first half of 2020, meron silang total revenue na 428 million. And in first half of 2019, mayroon silang total revenue na 2.44 billion. Okay? So, ang laki ng diferensya, no? And kung pupunta tayo dito sa ating net income, nakita natin yung first half of 2020 down by 27 million. And compare natin siya sa 2019, up by 1.3 billion. Okay? So, alamin natin kung bakit nagkaroon sila ng massive drop. So, tignan natin. Philippine government declared the state of public health emergency through the Philippines due to the COVID-19. This proclamation imposed a community quarantine through the Luzon effective March 17, 2020. So, it has since been lifted from enhanced community quarantine to general community quarantine. However, gaming operations for integrated resorts, casino, and nationwide lottery games of the Philippines Charity Sweepstakes Office, being considered leisure and non-essential, are temporarily suspended. So nakita natin kaya on a massive down kasi yung kanilang operations is suspended. Okay? So due to these extraordinary circumstances, okay, revenue for the period decreased by 82% from 2.44 billion to 428 million. So yun nga kanina yung natinignan natin na revenue, total revenue, no? Okay, and then nakita natin dito, no, na yung kanilang cost of expense nag-decrease by 54%. And in second quarter of 2020, the PLC net income down by 102% from the previous quarter or second quarter of 2019, no? Which is the amount of net income in the second quarter is nasa negative 27.11 million net loss, no? So kung i-compare natin yung kanilang total assets, no, from first half of 2020, so meron silang total assets na 18.07 billion, okay? compare sa December 31, 2019, meron silang 19.93 billion, no? So, down by 9% yung kanilang total assets. Then yung kanilang total liabilities, nothing change, no? Ayan, nothing change yung total liabilities. Okay? And then kung i-compare natin yung kanilang key metrics performance or KPS or key performance indicator, no? So nakikita natin dito na yung kanilang current ratio from June 30, no? Kung i-compare natin yung kanilang key performance indicator or KPIs, nakikita natin dito yung kanilang current ratio present is nasa 3.42 current ratio, and from June 30, 2019, meron silang current ratio na 3.94, and in December 31, 2019, meron current ratio na 3.82. Okay? Nakita natin na bumaba yung kanilang current ratio, but okay, so mataas pa rin naman yung kanilang current ratio. Okay? Nakikita natin, no, mataas pa rin. Kapag mataas sa 1 yung kanilang current ratio, ibig sabihin nun, kaya nilang bayaran yung kanilang liabilities ng kanilang current assets. Okay? So, nakikita natin dito na meron silang 3.42. So, kaya nilang i-recoup o kaya nilang bayaran ng 3.42 times yung kanilang liabilities. Okay? Nakikita natin dito na yung kanilang debt to equity is 0. Yung kanilang equity is 0. So, maganda, no? Okay? And then yung kanilang return on equity, nakita natin na from June 30, 2019, nasa 15.7% sila. So, it is mataas yan. And now, nasa negative 0.3. Siyempre, expected naman natin yan kasi nga walang operations, suspended. So, talagang magda-down talaga yan, no? Okay? But for more explanation, nakita natin ito. Ang sabi nila, no? Company does not foresee any liquidity problem over the next 12 months. The change in the key performance indicator of the company are discussed below, no? Net income decreased by 102% for the 6 months ending June 30, 2020, accounting for the decrease in the return on assets and return on equity versus the same periods in 2019. And current and solvency ratio decreased minimally. So, alam na natin kung bakit down yung kanilang net income, no? Kasi talagang close yung kanilang, apektado din sila ng COVID, no? Malaki yung impact sa kanila ng COVID, no? Kaya nakita natin na down by significantly yung kanilang net income. Okay? Maganda kasi nito yung kanilang debt to equity ratio. Talagang maganda pa. Yung current ratio, maganda. Okay? So, wala namang nakakita sa management na is alarming. So, it is a good sign pa rin sa company, no? Kaya pa nila mag-survive. Okay? And bago ko pala makalimutan, no, para makuha pala yung free cash flow, so kailangan natin ng cash from operating activities minus CAPEX or capital expenditure. So makikita natin itong cash from operating activities and CAPEX sa cash flow statement ng company na gusto nating i-analyze. Okay? Susunod na ating itatakil is about earnings per share versus free cash flow per share. So, dito, kino-compare natin yung quality of earnings or earnings per share, no? Kasi gusto natin na makita dito na solid ba yung earnings per share i-compare sa free cash flow per share. So, bakit nga ba natin inaalam yung earnings per share versus free cash flow per share? First, mag-umpisa tayo sa ayaw nating makita pag kino-compare natin yung earnings per share versus sa free cash flow per share. Okay? Ang ayaw nating makita sa comparison dito is mas malaki yung earnings per share kaysa sa free cash flow per share ng sobrang laki ng difference. And pangalawa is malaki ang earnings per share and negative naman yung free cash flow per share. Nahulugan yun na there's something na nangyayari sa fundamentals or binuboost yung fundamentals ng isang company. Okay? Para maging attractive sa mga investors. So ano naman yung gusto natin makita pagdating sa comparison dito sa earnings per share and versus free cash flow per share? Mas malaki yung free cash flow per share kaysa sa earnings per share. Ano ibig sabihin nun? So, ang ibig sabihin lang nun, there's something, a big improvement pa sa company na pwedeng gawin, no? Okay? So, ibig sabihin, marami silang pera na pwede pang i-improve sa kanilang businesses. So, let's start. So, ngayon, nakikita natin dito yung 2019 earnings per share versus 2019 free cash flow per share. Yung earnings per share in 2019, merong 0.07 earnings per share. Free cash flow per share, merong 0.10 free cash flow per share. Okay? So, nakikita natin na naandun tayo sa gusto nating makita, no? Na mas malaki yung free cash flow per share. Okay? So, nangangahulugan na there's something, marami pang file of cash itong company na to, no? There's something na big pwede pang i-improve sa kanya. And there's something na big growth na pwede pang mangyari sa kanya. It's a growth stocks, no? And ang kagandahan pa dito, nakikita natin dito yung free cash flow yield is nasa 33%. So, anong ibig sabihin ng free cash flow yield, no? So, dito tinitignan natin na pag mataas sa 10% ang kanyang free cash flow yield, ibig sabihin nun, it is an undervalued stocks in respect to free cash flow yield. Okay? So, nakita natin na 33%, so it is in a undervalued stocks, no? In respect to free cash flow yield. And nakikita natin yung net profit margin nila, sobrang laki. Nasa 54% yung kanila net profit margin, which is maganda. Okay? So, maganda yung earnings per share versus free cash flow per share. Maganda yung kanyang free cash flow yield. Maganda yung kanyang net profit margin. Okay? So, dito, nakikita natin na check tayo dito, no? So, yung susunod naman, yung MOAT analysis. So, yung MOAT analysis ay popularized by Warren Buffett. So, kilala naman natin yan, si Warren Buffett, no? So, it refers to a business ability to maintain competitive advantage over its competitor, okay, in order to protect its long-term profit and market shares from a competing firms. So, nakikita natin dyan, ang gusto natin makita, okay, sa analyzations natin ng MOAT analysis is 10% pataas yung 4 categories na naandyan. So, ano yung mga 4 categories? First, yung cash from operating activities, earnings per share, book value per share, and net income. Okay? So, nakikita natin yung cash from operating activities, mayroong 26% growth in 5 years, no? And yung kanyang earnings per share, mayroong 18% growth in 5 years. Book value per share, mayroong 20% growth in 5 years. And net income na mayroong 71% growth in 5 years. Nakikita natin na sobrang taas, okay, na kanilang growth. So, which in this case, positive na positive tayo sa kanya, no? In terms of MOAT analysis. Okay. And now, pagkatapos ng MOAT analysis, dito naman tayo sa management analysis. Okay? So, dito, minamanage natin or tinitignan natin kung gaano kagaling yung management to handle cash and to produce a profit. So first, ang pag-measures natin ng management level is yung kanilang ROIC and ROE. So first, mag-focus muna tayo sa ROIC. So ano nga bang meron sa ROIC? Companies that have high ROIC are one that efficiently use the capital that they raise in order to grow the business. So ang gusto natin makita sa ROIC, 10% pataas yung kanilang ROIC, which is nangangahulugan na magaling mag-manage ng pera, okay, na kanilang ni-raise yung management or yung kanilang company. So nakikita natin dito over time, nakita natin from 2050, meron silang 1% ROIC in 2016, 8%, 2017, 12, 2018, 14, and 2019, 12. So, nakikita natin dito na medyo mataas, no, yung kanilang ROIC. Then, kailangan natin siyang i-compare and tignan sa ROE din. Kasi yung susunod yung ROE, no? So, ROE of greater than 10% over time is demonstrate the effectiveness of management in increasing the value of shareholders. Okay? So, nakikita natin dito, so sinasabi dito na yung ROE is kung gaano kagaling yung management to handle others people's money, no? To produce profit. Okay? So, gusto natin makita over time na kanilang ROIC is 10% pataas. Okay? So, nakikita natin dito in 2015, meron silang 1%, 2016, 6%, 2017, 11%, 2018, 13%, and 2019, 30%. Okay? So, nakikita natin dito na synchronize, no? Nakikita natin synchronize yung kanilang ROIC and ROE. So, mataas yung kanilang ROIC, no? And ROE. So, ang management, ang ratings natin sa kanya is 9. 9 yung ating ratings, no? Okay? Okay, susunod yung debt analysis, no? So dito, mini-measures natin dito yung debt to earnings ratio. Okay? Kasi gusto natin makita na less than 3 years lang yung kanilang debt earnings ratio. Okay? So ano ba yung debt and earnings ratio? Debt to earnings ratio with less than 3 years are considered stable. Okay? Because they do not have a large amount of interest expense or debt to service a company. So nakikita natin dito na kanilang debt to earnings ratio hindi lumalagpas ng 3 years yung kanilang debt to earnings ratio. Okay? Yung kanilang debt to earnings ratio, yung pinakamataas is 0.07 debt to earnings ratio. And nakikita natin dito from 2017, yung kanilang debt to earnings ratio na lang is 0.02 years kaya nilang bayaran yung kanilang long-term debt. Okay? And in 2019, 0.01. So nakikita natin dito yung kanilang pag-handle ng utang is sobrang ganda. Okay? So, ang meaning ng debt to earnings ratio is gaano katagal mababayaran ng company yung kanilang long-term debt gamit lamang yung kanilang net income. Okay? So, nakikita natin na sobrang ganda na kanilang debt analysis and how to handle yung kanilang utang. So, yung ating rating sa kanya is 10. So, this is the key metrics ng ating pag-aaral sa kanya, no? So, sa first level, ito yung ating first level of analyzations, no? So, first, yung kanilang MOAT ratings is 10, management is 9, debt ratings is 10. Okay, so in total, meron siyang 29 score na nakuha, so which is dito siya papasok, no? Sa excellent level na company. Okay? So, maganda yung MOAT, management, and debt ratings. So, ito naman yung market performance ni PLC. So, nakikita natin dito for the last 7 days. So, nag-return si PLC ng 1.8%. And the Philippine Industries is na kinabibilangan ni PLC, merong return na negative 2.1. And yung Philippine market down by 0.6 in the past 7 days. And yung market 1-year performance ni PLC, down siya by 57.4%, and the industries is down by 41%, and the Philippine market is down by 25.1%. Okay? Okay, so nakikita natin dito din yung kanyang PE ratio, no? Price to earnings ratio ni PLC. So na nakikita natin yung kanyang PE ratio is meron siyang 9.9 times PE ratio, while the industries is 29.3 and the market is 13.1. So, PLC is a good value based on its PE ratio na mayroong 9.9 compared to the Philippine industries na average na mayroong 29.2%, 23 PE ratio, okay? And compare natin siya sa Philippine market, no? PLC is a good value based on its PE ratio na mayroong 9.9 compared to the Philippine market na meron 13.1%. Okay? It's a good value base. And pagdating naman sa price to earnings ratio or price to earnings growth ratio, okay? Meron si PLC na 0.3 PEG ratio, no? So, PLC is a good value based on its PEG ratio, no? Kasi ang gusto natin makita sa PEG ratio ng isang company na ina-analyze natin is 1 pababa yung kanyang PEG ratio, no? Pababa sa 1 yung kanyang PEG ratio. Ibig sabihin nun, undervalue ang stocks na ina-analyze natin, okay? So, which in this case, sa kanya, meron siyang PEG ratio na 0.3 na PEG ratio, no? So, ibig sabihin, undervalue in respect to PEG ratio. So, in terms of price to book ratio, yung company na to, merong 0.6 price to book ratio, while the industries meron 0.9 and the market is 1. Okay? So, PLC is a good value based on its price to book ratio na merong 0.6 compared to the Philippine industries na merong 0.9. Okay? So, in terms of price to book ratio, PLC is a good value based and undervalue in respect to price to book ratio. Pagdating naman sa kanya sa future growth, si PLC merong 30.7% forecasted annual growth forecasted in the next 1 to 3 years based sa analyst. Nakikita din natin dito na based sa analyst, meron siyang forecasted earnings na 1.3 billion. So, itong forecasted, pwede natin siya magamit para makuha yung ating intrinsic value, no? Okay? So, it is a high earnings, it's a high growth stocks, no? Based on the analyst expected to grow the company, no? So, 30.7% is a good. And the analyst future growth forecast, nakikita natin dito yung company na merong 30.7. The industries is forecasted to grow 111.2% and the market is 26.8. Okay? In forecast annual earnings growth, while the forecast annual revenue growth, okay, company is forecasted to grow the revenue in a 38.6%, while the industries is 23.5 and the market is 11.4. Okay? Okay, so based on the data above, no, PLC forecasted earning growth to 30.7 per year is above the savings rate na merong 5.1. So, savings rate, it is the rate band. So, outperform niya yung savings rate. Well, PLC earnings are forecasted to grow faster than the Philippine market. Okay, na meron natin 6.8 per year. And earnings are expected to grow significantly over the next 3 years. Kasi nakita natin na meron siyang 30.7 forecasted growth, no? So it is a high growth, no? It's a high growth stocks, no? And PLC revenue is forecasted to grow faster than the Philippine market na meron lang Philippine market na 11.2 per year. Okay? And PLC revenue is forecasted to grow faster than 20% per year. So nakikita natin na yung ratings, no, na yung forecasted ng analyst is nakikita natin na medyo malaki yung kanyang forecasted annual growth, no, sa industries na kinabibilangan niya, no? So pagdating naman sa financial health and financial position ni PLC, okay, nakikita natin dito na PLC short-term assets exceed its short-term liabilities. No, nakikita natin na ang kanyang short-term assets is nasa 6.34 billion and yung kanyang short-term liabilities meron lang 1.85 billion. Okay, so meaning lang ng short-term asset is kaya niyang i-convert yung assets niya into cash within a year, no? Or less than a year. Okay? Then ito namang short-term liabilities, ito yung mga obligations ng company na binabayaran niya less than a year naman. Okay? And long-term asset, nakikita natin na meron siyang 11.7 billion and yung kanyang liabilities lang is 62.7 million. Okay? So, PLC short-term assets also exceed its short-term liabilities. Okay? So, nakikita natin yung kanyang position in terms of financial health is sobrang ganda. Okay? So, nakikita natin dito na it's a safe company pagdating sa position na ganito, no? Kasi wala siyang binabayaran masyado na long-term interest. So, yung kaya nakita natin yung profit sa kanya, yung net profit niya is sobrang taas kasi nga wala siyang binabayaran na sobrang laking interest or utang sa company. So, sa debt equity ratio naman, nakikita natin dito no, over the years, hindi lumalagpas ng 40% yung kanyang debt to equity ratio. Hindi nga din lumampas ng 1% yung kanyang debt equity ratio, no? So, ibig sabihin, sobrang ganda ng pagmamanage niya ng kanyang utang, sobrang ganda ng management niya, no? So, ang ibig sabihin ng debt to equity ratio is so in every 1 peso na ginagamit ng company through its operations, 0.05 nun is financed by utang. So, less than 1%, no? Okay? Kasi ang gusto natin makita sa company, no, na 40% pababa yung kanyang debt to equity ratio. So, which in this case, wala pong 1%. So, sobrang ganda, no? Sobrang ganda ng financial health ni PLC. Okay? And then, kung nakikita naman natin dito yung kanyang balance sheet snapshot, no? So, nakikita natin to yung kanyang utang. So, ito lang. So, nakita natin na sobrang ganda ng snapshot ng balance sheet ni PLC. Okay? Okay, so nakikita naman natin dito yung kanyang dividend yield, no? Okay? So, PLC dividend yield ay nasa 17.32%, is higher than the bottom 25% of dividend payers in the Philippine market, na meron ng 1.69%. And PLC dividend yield is in the top 25% of dividend payers in the Philippine market, na meron lang 4.83%, no? And forecasted dividend yield niya in 3 years is merong aabot ng 20%. Okay? Yung kanyang dividend yield, no? Itong 17.3%, ito yung dividend yield niya per year, no? So, nakikita natin na 17.3 and the forecasted is 20.3%. So mataas yung kanyang dividend yield, no? 17.3. So, maganda. Okay? Maganda in terms of dividend yield. Okay? Ito naman yung stability of growth payments or dividend na binibigay ng company na to, no? So, nakikita natin yung history niya. So, yung pinakamababang bigay niya from 2015 is nasa 2.1% per year lang yung kanyang dividend yield. Okay? So, nakikita natin yung pag-grow ng company na to. Ayan, yan. Okay? And now, nandito na siya sa, yan. Okay? And now, nandito na siya sa 17.3% per year, no? So, maganda. Maganda, no? Maganda yung kanyang pagbibigay ng dividendo, no? So, imagine natin from 2.1% per year to 17.3% per year na yung kanyang binibigay. So, maganda. Okay? Okay, so nakikita natin ito yung leadership team ng company na to, no? So, from executive chairman, CEO, so, nakikita natin yung kanilang year, na kung ilang years na sa business. And, yung kanilang average tenure is 4.3 years, and yung kanilang average age is nasa 49 years old. Okay? So, masasabi natin yung PLC management team is considered experienced. Okay? And this is the board members of PLC, no? Okay? Nakikita natin dyan yung kanilang ownership, okay, sa company na to. And PLC board of directors are considered experienced because yung kanilang average tenure is nasa 6.1 years average, and average age ng kanilang board of directors is 65. Okay? Okay, and then this is the ownership breakdown of PLC. So, from public companies na mayroong ownership na 79.8 and individual insiders na 0.2, private companies 0.7, institution 1.2%, and general public na mayroong 18.1%. And yung kanilang dilutions of shares or shareholders have not been meaningfully diluted in the past years. Okay? So again, yung diluted, ibig sabihin yan na kapag nag-i-issue ng new shares o nag-raise ng new shares yung company, okay, so bumababa yung ownership percentage ng shareholders. Okay? So, in the past year, so wala silang diluted shares. Okay? And this is the top shareholders of PLC. 79.78% owned by Bell Corporation. Okay? Merong 24.9 billion shares and current value niya is 7.2 billion. Okay? Okay, so ngayon nalaman na natin na maganda yung kanyang fundamentals, maganda yung pag-handle nila ng debt, maganda yung kanyang MOAT analysis, okay? And maganda yung future growth ni PLC. Pero ang tanong, ano ba yung intrinsic value ni PLC, no? So, kung viewers kayo ng channel natin, no? So, alam nyo na kung paano i-compute yung intrinsic value ni PLC, no? Okay? So, umpisa na natin. So, yung kanyang intrinsic value is nasa 0.6 pesos. Okay? And yung kanyang margin of safety is 0.48. Sa margin of safety, no, pag mababa dyan yung current price ng isang stocks is bibili tayo, no? Okay? So, ngayon, yung current price ni PLC is nasa 0.29. Okay? So, may upside potential siya na 52% upside potential. Okay? So, yung ating rating sa kanya is buy, no? So, in terms of intrinsic value, or in respect to intrinsic value, nasa buy ratings tayo sa kanya. Ito naman yung ating summary sa pag-analyze at pagre-review ng stocks na to, no? So, yung kanyang intrinsic value yung kanyang MOAT analysis ay excellent tayo. Kasi yung kanilang, yung 4 categories of MOAT analysis natin is 10% above. So, which is maganda, no? Management level is excellent din tayo sa kanya. Okay? Sa debt analysis, excellent tayo sa kanya, no? And yung intrinsic value, yung ratings natin sa kanya is buy ratings tayo sa kanya. And yung kanyang free cash flow in 2019 is nasa 3.0 billion pesos free cash flow. And yung kanyang earnings per share versus free cash flow per share ay nasa excellent tayo sa kanya. Okay? So, pag-analyze na company, no, na gusto nating investan or gusto nating tignan, nalalaman natin kung ano yung strength and weaknesses ng company, okay? And nakikita natin kung worth it ba pag-investan yung company na ina-analyze natin. So, yun guys. So, sana may natutunan kayo sa pag-analyze ng stocks, no? So, kung may mga gusto kong ipa-analyze na business or company, so comment nyo lang sa baba and gagawa natin ng paraan para ma-review natin yan. And as always guys, maraming salamat. Okay, kasi nasa 1,400 subscribers na yung channel natin and still growing. So, maraming salamat sa inyo. And as always guys, invest wisely and see you on the other side.
Hello guys, maraming salamat sa panonood. Sana marami kayo natutunan sa video na to. So kung hindi pa kayo nakaka-subscribe, so please subscribe and hit the notification bell para updated kayo sa mga videos na parating at marami pa kayo matutunan sa channel na ito. So maraming salamat. This is PSC Warrior saying, trade well, trade strong, and trade smart.